One way we will be working with words this year and taking our thinking about words to a deeper level is to work with analogies. So this video is going to show you what analogies are, how to read them, and our overall objective is that we'll be able to determine the missing word of an analogy by using the tool of a bridge map. Let's begin. What is an analogy? An analogy is a statement that contains sets of words in which there's a common relationship between those sets. Here's an example. It is read like this. Apple is to fruit, just like carrot is to vegetable. So you can see here that we've got sets of words apple and fruit, carrot and vegetable. This term, just like, is what this symbol means right here. And kind of like an equal sign in a math equation, where I want the left side of the equation to equal the right side. The same would be true here for analogies. I want the relationship I've got on the left side to be similar to or common to the relationship I've got on the right. In this case, we would say that an apple is a type of fruit, just like a carrot is a type of vegetable. Type of would be one type of analogy. A bridge map is one of our thinking maps, and the purpose of the bridge map is to help solve or identify similarities between relationships. So as we can see, we've got two sides with a link or a bridge in between those sides. Up here we've got a relating factor. That's where we think about the relationship of those words and write it down. Now we take the side or the set of words that's on the left and we write it on the left side of the bridge map. The first word is always written on top. Front is to back. The second word is written on the bottom. I follow that same order for the right side. Open is to blank. Since this is our missing word, I leave that part of the map blank. Now for our relating factor, I go back to that first set or that complete set and think about how what the relationship is. Front is to back. Well, this is a fairly easy example, I know. It's for example's sake. We would say that the front is the opposite. Oops, might help to spell things correctly here. The opposite of back. Now that I have a firm understanding of what that relationship is, underneath this shade are the choices that I'm given. I need to, of course, find the best choice. And I'm going to use my relating factor to help me find that choice. Open is the opposite of reveal. Now, I would say open and reveal are synonyms. Open is the opposite of package. Now, a package would be an object that you open. Same with envelope. Open is the opposite of close. Yes, that's it. Open is the opposite of close. So out of these choices, close is the missing word to complete this analogy with that same common relationship. Now, grab a piece of paper. We're going to try one out here together. At any time, pause the video so that you can take the time to write or fill in whatever you need to, and then push play when you're ready to join back up. Draw yourself the outline of a bridge map, the framework of the bridge map. Leave a space up above for the relating factor. Now, that first set of words is written on the left side of our map. First word, branch, is written on top. Tree on the bottom. Now in this analogy, the top word or the first word over on this side of the bridge map would be left blank, and flower will be filled in the bottom. Now taking a look at branch and tree, what's the relationship there? branch is to tree. You've got it. We would say that a branch is part of the tree. This would be a part to whole type of analogy. So of course we're looking for what is a part of a flower. Here's our choices. Smell is part of a flower. No, that would be an action that you would do to a flower. Pick is part of a flower. No, same thing. That would be another action. Petal is part of a flower. Hey, that sounds pretty good. I'm going to double check though with that last choice. Bouquet is part of a flower. You know, that would be correct if flower were the word written as the top word as part, because I need that same order of words. I need my part on top, my whole on the bottom, just like the left-hand side. So I can see that bouquet it does not complete this analogy because petal is the missing word. Petal would be the part I could write on top to flower. So therefore, branch is to tree, just like petal is to flower. All right, friends, you're going to give it a go. Draw in another bridge map. This time, though, you're going to do the thinking and the writing, and you're going to answer your questions or tell me your thoughts in a Google form that matches with this video. Fill in what you know so far. Gas is to car, just like wood is to blank. Remember, you can push pause when you need to. Now, what is the relating factor? After you've written that in, that is question number 1 on the form. What is the relating factor for this analogy? Go ahead and answer that question, and when you're ready, come back. Question number 2. Which word completes this analogy? Remember, you're looking for that common relationship. Which of these words would fit that common relationship? When you're ready, we'll move on to the next analogy. Our final analogy for today is this one. Let's give this one a go. Draw in a bridge map, space for your relating factor, fill in as much of the map as you can, think about the relationship of the complete set of words, and when you're ready, question number 3 is, what is the relating factor for this analogy? And finally, question number 4. Which of these words completes this analogy? And there we go. We have been finding the missing words of analogies by using one of our thinking maps, the bridge map. What are your thoughts and feelings at this point? The final question on the Google form is, what is your level of understanding of analogies after watching this video and completing the analogies given? I look forward to working with you. Analogies is a great way, again, to take our thinking about words and ideas to a deeper level and can be used in all subject areas.